in. This is going to be a pretty long, detailed look. This is not for the faint of heart. Now, starting off with the eyebrows. It's going to be pretty arched. Then I'm going to clean it with concealer, as normal. And this is where I messed up. I was trying something new and it didn't work. I have an issue with things not sticking to my nose, so I was like, okay, let me put, some lotion or something on it to make it sticky and then put setting powder. I was like, that might work. It did not. It got cakey and it rolled up. It was horrible. But I wanted to keep this mistake in here, to show that when you're trying things new with makeup and it doesn't work out, it's not a big deal. You can just wash it off and try again. I feel like makeup is a learning process, and no matter how long you've been doing it, you're always going to be learning new things and trying new things, and it's okay if you find a technique that doesn't work for you. It just means you have to try another one until you can get it right. But it got really bad. I had to wipe off, my nose area. Now I'm going in with a pretty light concealer in the parts where I want to highlight. Now I'm going to use a skin tone concealer around it to blend it out so it's not ashy around that part. Be sure to blend out the darker concealer first, so the lighter concealer has something to blend into, basically. Now I would suggest blending it out with a powder puff or sponge to even it out. I'm going in with the lipstick as my blush, but I'm not going to bring it down to the apples of my cheek. I'm going to keep it basically on the upper half of my face, to give a lift. Keeps me looking at my nose. I was so mad. I hate like wiping off makeup, but it happens. It worked out in the end. And it turns out the concealer that I have, it's like a matte finish, and it went over my nose just fine. So I think going over my nose with this matte concealer before I put anything on top actually works. I think because, the skin on my nose is really thin and oily or moisturizing products slide off, basically. Now I'm going in with powder. This is a Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in shade 35? No, shade 30, medium deep. Now I'm going in to put a little powder on the places I want to highlight, basically baking. Now I'm going to be carving out my nose, baking still. This isn't really a video for beginners, I should say, but it's going to be full glam. A very dramatic look. I'm excited. Now I'm going in with red eyeshadow as my blush. Put on as much blush as you want. I like a lot of blush. If you don't look like a clown when you're done, it's not enough blush. Now I'm going in with the wing part of the eyeshadow and filling it in. Basically making a smoky wing, but don't complete the wing. Just blend out the top. But at least make sure the edges are nice and crisp. Now I'm going in with a true red eyeshadow to go in my crease and to blend it into the black wing. This takes a lot of blending. I had to cut a lot of it out, but it's a lot of blending. Blend as long as you can. This is definitely not a look to do in a hurry. This is something you want to take your time with. Now I'm going in with the black eyeshadow again, just to intensify, because when you blend it out with the red, some of it kind of disappears a bit. Bring it into the crease a little bit. Now time to cut the crease. Use your concealer or whatever you want to cut the crease with. I wouldn't swipe, just tap like you see me here, and be very careful. Then fill it in. And use your finger to blend out the edges into the eyeshadow. When you're done, wait a bit until it gets tacky, and then I'm going to go over the lid with a cream off-white color. You could use white. I probably should have used white, but I wanted something a little less harsh. But it looks white anyways on my skin tone, so there was no point. Anyways, just press it into the concealer. As I said, wait till it's tacky so it'll grip onto the eyeshadow. So it's opaque enough that you like it. Now I'm going to go in with the red shade to blend that out. Blend out the edges of the crease color. Now go back in with the black to make a gradient effect to blend it out. Now take that same bone color on the brow bone. Now to get in extra close, this is the eyeliner part. Eyeliner part is pretty easy, I guess. You could use liquid liner, but I prefer to use eyeshadow because I'm not that skilled at it just yet. Now just be careful and try to blend it in as best you can. And switch brushes if you need to. That angled brush wasn't getting the payoff that I wanted. And then connect the outer wing to that wing like that, basically. Now go in with red eyeshadow and go over your basic contour and blend it into the crease where the red eyeshadow is. Just basically, it's like connecting the nose and eyes together. Now I'm going in with black paint in my waterline. Be very careful. I poked my eye like 3 times. Now going in with the lips. This is the same lips I did two videos ago. It's basically like a bat wing kind of like lip liner. I don't really know what to call it, but it's really pretty. It makes my lips look really pretty. Makes them look bigger. And also, it kind of like masculinized my face, kind of. Now you just fill it in as best you can. And just blend it to the inner part of your lip. Now going in with the same liquid lipstick I used as my blush, Maybelline Fit Me Matte Ink in shade Voyager. Now I'm going to use that same liquid lipstick to make little blood stains, you know, to make it look like I just recently had a meal. I feel like you can probably put more than I did, but I didn't want to add too much. I just wanted to add enough. Now I'm putting little bite marks on my neck, which was kind of useless because I put it at an angle where you can't really see it in the photo, so I probably should have pulled it a little forward. So I'm gonna take a mental note for next time I do another look like this. Take a little bit of black eyeshadow in the middle and blend it out, because blood isn't, you know, that bright. It's like a dark red. I'm gonna make it like it's like dripping and blend it out with your finger. Then you keep going back and forth with brown, black, and red eyeshadow just to create that effect. Considering I don't have any FSX makeup, it's pretty handy. And I'm gonna make some random blood splatters right here. I also put some on my hands. I don't think I showed in the video, but it'll be in the pictures. I think I did a really good job with this. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to take a brush and some red eyeshadow to put right over it. Now I'm adding little arrows, I guess you can say, on my brows because I wanted this look to be a little more masculine. And here's the final look. Super pretty. I wish I had fangs, but I can't find them. But bye-bye. See you in my next video.